Good afternoon, everybody. To the honorable judges, thank you for your time and attention. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone has a story behind their experience, whether it's something joyful, frightening, or truly inspiring. So, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt shy or scared when asked to speak in public or to share your opinion in front of others? I'm sure many of you have felt that way at some point, haven't you? Well, I'm going to tell you about a girl who found her voice in Malaysia. Let's begin this story with one fun time. There is a girl named Rara. She was still in high school when she felt another group presentation. Not because she didn't understand, but because she didn't speak. She had idea, good one, but fear held her tongue. So she stayed quiet until it was over. After class, a teammate walked up to her and said, "Seriously, you didn't say anything. You're in the group, but you act like you're invisible." Honestly, that's annoying. She forced a smile, but inside, she was scrambling. She didn't say anything. She didn't argue. She didn't defend herself. But she just stayed quiet. Again, that day, something shifted. She didn't want to feel that way anymore. So, she started trying quietly. She forced herself to raise her hand in class, to greet people first, to join conversation even she felt out of place. At first, it was awkward. It feels like she was pretending to be someone she wasn't. But she kept trying until one day, after she entered university, in her English class, the lecturer asked for a volunteer to speak in front of the class. She knew that her English wasn't perfect. Her grammar was clumsy, but something inside her whispered, "Try." So she stood up. Her hands were shaking, her voice trembled, but she spoke. And to her surprise, she didn't feel impressed. She felt proud. After class, her lecturer approached to her and said, "Would you be interested in joining a student mobility program to Malaysia for Asian Exhibition Forum 2025? She was shocked. Her? The girl who used to advise even group discussion? She wasn't sure she was ready for something that big. So, that night, she sat alone and thinking, "I don't think I can. What if I cannot contribute anything? What if I don't belong there? What if everyone speaks better English, has better ideas, or just speak better?" As her closed her eyes and whisper, "Do I want to keep choosing safety?" And quietly, the answer came, "No, I want to grow. Even if I fall a little, I want to try." So, she said yes to her lecture. And that one yes took her to Malaysia, where she met students from across Southeast Asia. On the first day, she was still shy. She hesitated to share ideas during group brainstorming. Some of them already had strong concepts, and one student from Thailand had an amazing idea, though he struggled with English. But he kept trying, and they help each other understand. His courage inspired Rara. So, she started speaking more, even though she was still shy. One friend from Cambodia noticed how hesitant she was. So she said, "Hey, I like the way you think. Speak it out." That meant a lot and made her feel seen. So, on the next night, her group refined their project and she started sharing more, offering suggestions, building connection, gaining trust. And while preparing presentation, a teammate turned to her and said, "You explain this really well. Would you like to present part of it?" She froze, her outfit floating back. But this time, she just smiled and said, "Okay." The next day, she stood on the stage in front of an international audience. She looked around and she wasn't afraid. Because this time, she realized something. She wasn't the same girl who used to hide. And that girl was me. And my standing here is proof that even the quiet voice can rise stronger. Thank you.